Oh, nice. Nice. Maybe. Okay, nice. There we go. Edit this real quick. Boom, boom. Oh, shoot. Spread go here. Do not know. All right, guys. So here's the gist. We want to make some arena content, but we have 0 cards. And turns out arena content with 0 cards is probably just going to be terrible, right? So we're not going to mess with that. We are just going to make. Give me 1 second. There. Okay, I think I fixed it. Maybe. Can you guys still hear me good? Okay, cool. All right. So here's the thing. Like I said, we want to make Magic the Gathering arena content, but the problem is we've got no cards. So we need cards. And that's basically what we're going to be doing here today. We are going to just be buying packs, okay? Not the way I wanted to do it, not the way anyone wants to do it, but hey, you know, if you wanna make some decks and we wanna kill some people with some jank, we've gotta do stuff like buying virtual packs, which cracking virtual packs has to be, empty, but we're gonna do it anyway, and we're gonna do it in the name of content. So the packs I think I'm gonna focus on, I'm probably gonna focus on some Edge of Eternity, definitely some Final Fantasy, and also we're gonna do some Tarkir packs. Yeah, oof is right. Oof is 100% right. It's like we don't want to be here doing this, okay? This is not what we had planned today, but I figured, hey, why not live stream it and you guys can share my pain, or we can all, do that together. I've got some couple ideas for some decks though, and I think some of the decks are going to be pretty cool, or at least I hope. Oh, I just opened all of them. Well, that ruins all the joy right at the start, right? How about just 45 rip them out of the gate? I guess doing one at a time is probably slow. But I guess some of the stuff, we can talk about some of the stuff I'm looking for while I open the packs. And we can see if I got any of them. Or I guess I was 10 at a time, yeah. The card I'm looking for is actually an uncommon. Okay, I'll show you guys when we get it. But oh no, we're not gonna do one at a time. That's even worse. We're definitely doing 10 at a time. If it's gonna be soulless, at least it's gonna be quick. Am I right? Okay. Okay. So this is part of what I need. This card also gonna fill up that. Okay, cool. So this is one of the cards that I need because the goal is to one-shot somebody. We've got 20 health, they've got 20 health. The problem is, this costs 6 CMC and the equip is 5. So, for standard, I understand that might be hard to do. But I found a card and it's in the uncommon slot, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. Ooh, also, Cloud Midgar Mercenary is going to be pretty important for this strategy as well, just because, he tutors up the equipment. But basically, the deck's going to try to one-shot people. And I know there's already decks that do that in standard, but we're going to do it with an equipment. Okay, now let's see. Uncommon. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, we might not have gotten it there either. But we can get it with the other cards if it doesn't work out. It'll be fine. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay, this is a cool one. How are you guys liking standard? Does anybody play standard here? I'm just curious. I have played almost 0 arena. Okay, here it is. Unexpected request. Okay, so the goal is we gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. You may attach an equipment you control to that creature. If you do, unattach it at the beginning of the next end step. So the goal is we cheat this massive equipment into play, then we steal our opponent's creatures, and then we one-shot them with their own creature. Now that's the goal. Will it work? I have no idea. And I don't even know what the 90, or not the 99 commander, right? I don't even know what the rest of the deck looks like. I just know what I want the deck to do. We're going to hit somebody with a giant equipment and one-shot them. And I promise we're going to get that done. I can't promise the deck is going to be good, though. That's the thing. These decks may not be good, but they are going to have a goal, and we are going to get them off. And maybe getting them off is painful, but it's going to happen. Trust. Okay. All right, we got 3 more. We're not going to open them one at a time. I'm not going to lie, guys. This feels exactly how I thought it would. There's no joy. There's 0 joy. And I mean, I don't buy a lot of Magic cards, but I am guilty of sometimes just going and buying a couple packs and ripping it open and you get that dopamine hit. But this isn't it. This is not doing it for me. Okay, interesting. I have no idea what this is, but they're mythic, so that's cool. Okay, we've got omniscience. All these. Okay. All right, so that's the first one. Let's go see. Yeah, nothing simulate. It doesn't do it for me. Even though they're Magic cards, but I thought about grinding. I did. I thought about grinding. I thought about playing the game, and I thought about slowly building up, getting the cards that I needed. But then I just feared that would take way too long and it would be awful, right? For me, not for you guys, right? I wouldn't make you guys watch that. But I just was like, ooh, do I want to sink that much time into it? And the answer was no. We did not want to do that. Okay. So a couple things we're looking for from the Tarkir set. I definitely want the teamer lady. I don't know what her name is, but she's on a giant horse. I don't know. Building a deck around that, just making everything free seems fun. Okay. We didn't get anything there. I'm trying to think what else. I wanted one other thing from Tarkir. I'm not exactly sure. At least we're getting a ton of these while we're doing it, like a ton of the wild cards. So like at least like I'll be able to build a decent amount of decks, hopefully from those. One would assume. The only thing I haven't decided yet is, do you guys think I should make another channel for the arena content, or do you think I should try it on my main channel now and see if it does, or see if people are interested in it? Because I thought about just making a straight up separate channel where I just do arena, but honestly, I don't know how devoted I'm going to be to arena either. So there's that. No horse lady. Kind of disappointed. Okay. We got a crater hoof. Oh yeah, crater hoof's in standard. That's kind of crazy. Does that do anything? We'll make it do something. That's a good point. Maybe I just post a video, and if it tanks, we make a new channel. If it does okay, we'll just keep sending it on this channel. There it is, Temur Battle Carrier. We got there. I think building a deck around this card where everything's free would just be really, really fun. Oh, yeah. Nice. We might be doing standard. We might be. I'm glad you can make it. Let's see what we got here. I want to be honest, guys. I've played almost zero arena, which is crazy because I've been playing like Commander forever, but I've played almost zero arena. And I feel like they said they were going to release like a client for Commander pretty soon. Or maybe I just dreamt that, but I'm almost positive they said they were going to release a client for Commander. Okay, let's see. Let's get some. I also want some Edges of Eternity. Because Edges of Eternity, we are also going to try to one-shot people with with Edges of Eternity. We can make another one-shot deck. Oh, I went to decks instead of packs. Again, I have no idea if they'll be any good, but that's going to be the goal. We just need we need some Dawn-Sires. That's what we need. You know what? This isn't that bad. Because I was thinking this could be one of the ways we could maybe warp the equipment in, and then we could steal the creature. And maybe that makes it a little bit more efficient. I don't know how realistic 6 mana is in standard. Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's a pipe dream. We're going to find out. But that's not what we needed there. Okay. Token doubler? That can't be that bad. No Dawn-Sires, though. This isn't looking good, guys. This is looking very grim. But like I said, if anything, we're getting the wild cards, and that was kind of the goal here anyway. Okay, this is one of the cards I need though. So Pain for All. This says enchant creature you control. Yeah. When this aura enters, enchanted creature deals damage equal to its power to any other target, and then whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to each opponent. So the goal here is to Dawn-Sire, deal 100 damage when Pain for All is enchanted on a creature, and then hopefully that's going to kill our opponent. Well, it definitely would kill our opponent, but I mean that's the goal, to hopefully actually get that off. But to do that, we need some Dawn-Sires, and it's not happening. It's gonna be all right though. All right, this guy again. So maybe that is part of the strategy. Oh, we also get the dual lands. Nice. We also get the dual lands. All right, so a bust on the Dawnsire. That's no good. We're just gonna reveal all of these. Okay. What's up? We are hunting for mythics the worst possible way possible. We're just buying packs. Okay, now do you guys think we go Final Fantasy, Edges of Eternity, or I want one more Final Fantasy. We're gonna go Final Fantasy one more time. I think Final Fantasy is the way. I think that's going to be the most fun deck. I really like the idea that we're gonna steal our opponent's creature and then one shot them with it. I really want to make that happen. And no more equipment. Honestly, if we can get enough clouds, we don't need to go heavy on the equipment because I don't want to run a lot of the equipment in the deck anyway, since it's so expensive, right? I'd rather just run a ton of clouds and then just use cloud to tutor up the equipment. Getting into Magic, I have a pack opening. Dude, what's crazy is I also enjoy like opening packs, but opening them online feels empty to me. Dude, the Buffman, that deck was so fun to make, but it's just like the synergy is almost like nothing. So we had to do a different version of deck tech, and I was pretty happy with how it turned out. We got a Chocobo, nice. I want another cloud. Another cloud would be really good. Selesnya Yuna, she's pretty cool. I just like what is it? Man, I don't know, but I feel like instep triggers have not been it for me lately. So I've just kind of stayed away from them. But I know what you're saying. Like it's really fun. I think you could easily like cheat some really broken things into play, but instep triggers have not been it for me lately. That could just be because I'm greedy though. All right, no cloud, but we got a ton of wild cards, so we'll take it. And then I think the next right choice is to get more Edges of Eternity for more dual lands. I think that's... Ooh, we got an Overlord. That could be pretty cool. Man, we're gonna have a playset of Craterhoof Behemoths. See, pulling a playset of Craterhoof Behemoths in real life would be cool, but this is just... Alright, let's see. Let's go get more packs. We're gonna get more Edges of Eternity, because Edges of Eternity have the lands in them. Oh, guys, we're out of gems. My, like, thing is in the way. Oh, we've got 4,000 left. Okay. We'll buy 2 of these. All right. We need more dual lands and a Dawnsire, and if we get the Dawnsire, everything's gonna be okay. If we don't get the Dawnsire, it's kind of cooked. This one, I could see her in 5 CMC Terror would be really good. Okay, this is good because this could also be a way we could like pair it with the Dawnsire. But honestly, dude, 5 red pips has got to be crazy in it's got to be pretty crazy like putting extra colors with that, especially in standard, right? Unless we reanimate it, but then its reanimation ability is kind of useless. I don't know. That kind of sounds gross. I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what the color fixing standard has either. Okay, there we go. That's not a fetch land. False alarm. Okay. All right, no Dawn-Sire, but let's go to Dex real quick. I just want to give you guys like the gist of what we're trying to do here. All right, we got the red one. We didn't get the Dawn-Sire though, but okay, we've got here, and then we need the Final Fantasy card. Oh, that scroll's weird. Okay. I'm sure there's an easier way to find it. This one for sure, Pain for All. Pair that with the Dawn-Sire. Gonna try to one-shot people. And then I forget the name of the other card. That's why we just gotta look for it. Oh, right here. We did get 4 copies. We've got Unexpected Request. So Unexpected Request with the equipment that gives us, it gives us plus X equal to our life total right here. And then we are going to try to one-shot people. This is probably going to be an Orzhov deck. We got 2 copies of Cloud. So now with 2 copies of Cloud and an Tear, or however you say that, we can hopefully one-shot people. That's going to be the goal. I'm not going to build this deck tonight because honestly, I have to do a lot of research to figure out what's even good in Standard, right? Like, it's just ratios I don't mess with. As soon as I figure out the ratios, we'll be able to like churn out decks a little bit better, but I don't know what ramp or how much ramp I need. I don't know the removal. I know removal is a lot better because it's Standard, but yeah, I just don't know how much. So once we figure that out, decks will get a little bit better. But it's going to be pretty weird at first. I'm not going to lie. I don't play Standard at all. So we're just going to, ease into it, probably get destroyed a lot. And then eventually maybe we make someone's life a little bit hard by one-shotting them with an equipment. Or at least that's the goal. Okay. Trying to think what else we could do here. Oh, I was also going to say there's also an equipment. I don't know. We can search, right? Okay, cool. There's another equipment that I wanted to use. It's give me a second. I can't remember the name right now. But it's the one where you can sacrifice a creature to equip it. So then we can even sacrifice the creature we steal by like equipping the equipment onto it. But yeah, that's going to be the goal. I think that's all we got here, man. I think that's all I was trying to do. Thank you guys for showing up and watching me crack some packs. It was a great time, right? We all had fun. Everybody had fun, right? If we say it enough, it's true. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna get off here real quick, but I appreciate you guys showing up.